Do you think League is a fun game? Are you having fun playing League? If your answer is no to these questions, you're in the right place. This is the complete and comprehensive guide to having fun in League of Legends. Let's dive in. The Oxford Dictionary defines fun as enjoyment, amusement, or light-hearted pleasure. Yes, correct. But how do we get that out of League? Fun in League is structured and follow very specific rules. And in order to acquire the highest dose of fun out of League, you have to know all the minute details in order to fun max.
Bomba energy.
Fun exists in finite amounts, especially on the Rift. I'll put a pin in that. And in order to harvest fun, you have to convert the emotion points you collect throughout your game into fun, and you do that by completing objectives, like winning the game, doing plays, and draining your enemy's EP. That's emotion points for short. Emotion points are cashed out positively in two forms, throughout the game as mentality points, and at the game's end as fun, which is our goal. Managing EP, aka emotion points, is an essential aspect of the game. You collect multipliers throughout the game, and I'll put a pin in that. But be careful, multipliers are a double-edged sword, because losing an objective after amassing a huge multiplier will convert your AP negatively throughout the game into toxicity, tilt, and anxiety, and at the game's end to frustration, grief, denial, depression, anger, and the list goes on and on and on and on. EP spawns only within the players themselves, calculated by each player's personality constant minus percentage from stack and debuffs from previous games, making the main source of EP your foes and fellows. You collect multipliers passively and by playing PvE, and cash out when interacting with players. And I'll give you an example. When your team is losing and stacking that multiplier up, and you seal Baron, suddenly your team gets hit with a huge MP bonus, the enemy team suffers massively due to the hit to their collective MPs at once, and the comeback's path is paved. Now that you have a solid grasp on the in and outs of EP, you'll be able to skew the odds in your favor. Using logic and game theory, it's optimal to target the person with the highest multiplier on the enemy team, with the highest number of allies possible, spreading out your multipliers so your enemies can't take advantage of this tactic. Notice how interactions doesn't specify your enemies, so by targeting a singular enemy, you might invoke the toxic debuff onto them, forcing negative interactions within the enemy team, which directly increases your chances of winning, which cashes out your EP as fun, achieving our goal. While there are still tons of details I haven't mentioned about EP and multiplier manipulation, I can confidently say you're now ready to go out and have fun playing League. Just make sure you have fun the way I told you to. You have to be very precise with your calculations. No funny business here, alright? And if you follow this guide closely, you'll be able to enjoy the game even if there are trolls.
Troll King! King! Oh, they look angry!
Abri a palma da mão, vai de chicote, vai me bate. Abri a palma da mão, vai de chicote, vai me bate. Bate, 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 bate. De chicote, vai me bate. Bate, 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 bate. Entre vai saindo rápido. Bate, 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 bate. De chicote, vai me bate. Bate, 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 bate. Entre vai saindo rápido. Gostando daqueles que desacreditaram no pipis.
Come here, princess! You're in my kingdom now!